I can't snake me. Ray gun off safety. My girl so tasty. Tell her it's your world. She want the two-tone spaceship. Blow smoke screen daily, so the stress don't faze me. I'm going. I keep it factual. I'm on sabbatical. I'm out in Central America. I need a break from hysteria. Park like the one with the carousel. I get it lit in your area. I'm locked to the vision, it couldn't be clear. You couldn't pay me to care enough. I dare you to hate me supreme with the sound through the stereo. So turn it up loud when you hearing us. We live and it's good in your area. My mama proud, she tearing up and it's going down. Got your girl aroused by these massive stacks like 100 pounds. Running big laps till the sun is down like 100 miles. Tinted frames on me leaning down. I'm winning now. Been a while, you ain't like me then, but how you like me now? Real one, if I hold you down, I'ma keep it there till we in the ground. Jet black when I paint the town, only blue sheets when they pay me now. Treat a setback like a step back. Wave, I got the game in a vice grip. Way up when the virus clear. All my niggas on the flight list. Verbally gifted, take the plot and I twist it. Got it big lit. Sex with the incense, got my mind rinse, won't stop, I'm relentless. I'ma need safety, tell her I can't snake me. Ray gun off safety. My girl so tasty. Tell her it's your world. She want the two-tone spaceship. Blow smoke screen daily, so the stress don't faze me. I'm going. I want a grill for the mouthpiece, so bright that it light on my face. Yo, shawty just call me a fave, cause she like my character traits. I never stop for a break. I put a lock on the game. I put a stock in my name, but I give a fuck about the fame. I took a bite of the life and it tastes so exquisite. It feel like you do when you look in my pendant. Hopeless romantic, my girl, chin up for the kid. I'm not on no simp shit. Won't stop to the youngest he dreams. Wanna take him from rags to riches. I heard that you claim that you know me, but you ain't the homie. The fuck is your friendship? I need the loyalty, back up the royalty. I give a fuck if you notice me. Ain't nobody holding me. Big wave at your shoreline, so they know it's me. Bay boy from the cold seas. Nitro with a new pen, going ISO. Tell him don't reach. Ice cold with it, no fleece. I'ma need safety. Tell her I can't snake me. Ray gun off safety. My girl so tasty. Tell her it's your world. She want the two-tone spaceship. Blow smoke screen daily, so the stress don't faze me. I'm going, hey, look, I'm going, yeah, I'm going, crazy, wave, yeah, crazy, yeah, look, I'm going, crazy, wave, hey, look, I'm going, yeah, I'm going, crazy, wave, yeah, crazy, yeah, look, I'm going, crazy, wave.
Right, disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This video was made for entertainment purposes and is transformative in nature. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. Hope all is well. On this installment, as we know, Kanye West, aka Ye, aka Yeezy. He asked President Trump to pardon Diddy. Yeah, he did. He added him too. I think he did on Instagram. He sure did. Shout out to Ye. Trying to look Diddy out, man. Kanye saying a bunch of other stuff too, because he wants to be in the news. And he said it too when he stopped traffic in LA just to take photographs of his wife. He said, yeah, we about to get to the money. We about to get back out there. So he knows how to get in the news. He knows how to troll. And that's what he's doing again. Talking about Hitler and everything. He must have a project coming or something. But y'all think about that, man. Man, I just pulled the trigger on a new spaceship. My new spaceship is delivered Monday. Yes, indeed, pretty much. I hope I don't get in trouble with the cops because this thing is fast as fuck. It goes 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, man. Feel me? 3 seconds, man. It's a damn spaceship. So only thing left is to black it out. You know what I'm saying? Tint it because I can't have driving in a fishbowl. So I got to go ahead and limo tint it out. And then that's it. Yeah, man, I got a new spaceship. My current spaceship is called Scarlet. I have not named this one yet, but I'm gonna name it on the app. Definitely gonna name it. Yes, indeed, man. But getting back to Ye here. What's up, Khadijah? Long time no see. Haven't seen you since Moses built the ark. What's going on with you? Haven't seen you since Moses parted the Red Sea. What is going on, y'all? Yeah, Mother Bird, I did. I had to. The Ye project called Bully. Is that really what his project is called? He said, wow, at the Max Vault. This is news, isn't it? Um, I don't know, man. It's just I'm just getting on what Kanye's saying, man. I'm a little late to the ball game, but he got something coming out. It's something coming out he want eyeballs on. And I think the establishment knows that he's trolling. They know it. He say controversial things, and he claims he wasn't kicked out of the Grammys. He said he wasn't, but I don't think he was invited. That he was getting ready to troll somebody up there. He definitely was. I think they may have stopped him, but he said that wasn't the case. But I don't know. But he was sure gonna about to act a fool up in there because his wife literally, she might as well just showed up naked. She ain't had nothing on. So they were getting ready to troll. They were, and I think they caught him. But he asking Trump to pardon him now. My thoughts on that. Oh, and also the real Rick Ross, not the rapper Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross. He said Diddy getting life. He said he getting life, and I had said that too. You don't take nothing like this to trial. You don't. You either accept the 10 years or you don't. And he talks about it. You know, Rick Ross, he's been in the federal system, and he said that Diddy's not taking 10 years. He's not doing it. And he's going to take it to trial, and he's going to blow trial, and he's going to get life. Said that's what he's looking at. He said he's not going to accept the deal. He wants to take it to court with his high-powered lawyers. But what I said before is, yes, he got high-powered lawyers, but the way this thing is set up and the way it's going down with all these lawsuits and stuff like that, this is all seem like it's commingled together. I don't know how he gonna beat this. I really don't. This is nothing you take to trial. You know why? Because of that hotel footage that they probably gonna let the jury see. That hotel footage right there is enough right there. And then what if that young lady testify and say he dangled her over a balcony? There's no way he's gonna win this. There's no way. I don't see it. Even with Jose Baez. I'm not even sure if Jose would get on this case. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And so we gonna finish with Ye real quick. So Ye is trolling. That's what he's doing. He gotta have a project coming out. He has to. And that's why he knows how to get, stay in the media. He say controversial stuff, and that means he got something he pushing. There's something coming out. Because he said it. We got to get ready to make some money. His wife was smiling. They ready to start trolling. So something getting ready to happen with them. He said, what a partnership, Ye and Diddy. He said, please protect Ye. No, everybody know Ye is trolling. Okay. So we offer Ye. Because Ye is trolling. All right. He's trolling. Um, See, I could show you. Well, you guys already probably saw it. That's what I want. Yeah, he pretty much said, pardon Diddy and whatnot. And he did it on he might have did it on Twitter. Yeah. said, "The real Donald Trump, please free my brother Puff." He said, "We all watch take Chris Brown and ain't nobody did nothing." He said, "I was pussy then too. Chris Brown is to the wheels fall off. All these celebrity N words and bitches is P. Y'all watch our brothers rot and never say ish." So that's what he said. He said, "Y'all gonna sit up there and watch this brother rot, and y'all ain't gonna say ish." Listen, unless Ye know he's set up and he's innocent, then I can see why he's doing it. And if he knows something, he might as well say it. He might as well say it at this point because Puff is he's up the creek right now. He don't have no paddle. Okay, and he's in a whitewater raft with no paddle, going down to Niagara Falls, heading down to Niagara Falls. That's what it looks like. He's trying to back up that paddle. You know how strong that water is. He needs something to pull that boat back to safety at this point. That's what he needs. You said you really hate Kanye West and his daughter North. You hating on a kid? That don't sound right. You said you really hate Kanye West. Hold on. You really hate Kanye West and his daughter North? Listen, 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 listen. I can't have that up in here. Okay. Not hating on no kids, brother. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? Thank you, celebrity, for the scandalous for the blessing. He said, "Did you see he's selling Diddy, Sean John? Now he announced their partnership. Diddy thanked him. Maybe that's why Kanye up to something. His clothes was pretty dope back in the day, like his velour tracksuit. That Sean John velour tracksuit was pretty decent. Um, I never had one, but yeah, those were the joints back then. He made some pretty decent clothes actually. His he was going against Fat Farm and the other one. Fat Farm. It was a few of them. Um, I can't think of the brand right now. But yeah, he was going against it was Fat Farm and Esco, and Nietzsche. There was a few other brands back then that he was direct Carl Kanai. That was one, yes, the Carl Kanai. That was right after Cross Colors. Cross Colors was before his time. Well, it was before he started Sean John, but those were his direct competitors, and they were doing really well in the market. And then Rockaware came out and started their own thing. Rockaware came out with some nice tops and jeans back then. Um, but Sean John, there's all this stuff was pretty good, actually. It was pretty good. I never rocked Damani Dada or Esco. Never rocked those. There was some more. I can't think of the other one. It's still out as of right now. I can't think of that other brand. But there was a few other brands that he was competing with, and his was doing pretty well. And I think if he was to come back out with Sean John, it'll probably do well again as far as retro stuff, because young people like retro stuff. But he would have to beat this case here. And the way they have him, again, I honestly think somebody want him out of the way. They want him out of the way bad because see, I can say he's innocent until proven guilty, right? But everybody can't say that. Everybody, they a lot of people are not going to judge that case like that. They're going to see the people get on the stand and they're going to start crying, and they probably going to be more prone to believe them. I'm not like that. I need to show you need to show me that he paid these people, and it can't be no doubt there. You got to show me. Now, the problem is those firearms. Like, I don't know how he's getting around that because they were found on his property. Now, he could say that they're not his and they were placed there. Okay, I might be prone to believe that. Now you're going to have to prove to me that it was placed there or something, or give me something to have doubt on. And I might have doubt on that too. Yeah, FUBU was another one. LL used to promote that one. But there's a story what Lil Rod had told about a shooting incident in a bathroom, and he showed the pictures and everything. Now, is one of those guys going to testify? We don't know, because he said that the guy that allegedly got shot was Justin's friend. They were arguing in the bathroom, and the shot rang out. Then they got it covered up, saying that it was a drive-by outside, and somebody go by the name of Mr. Muhammad had that set up with the police. That guy going to testify? Is Kid Cudi going to testify, saying that his car was firebombed? We don't know. Because according to her complaint, she said that he wanted to make sure Kid Cudi was home first before it happened. Now, did he send her a text message or did he call her? What if he sent her a text? What if he got reckless? He was so in his feelings that he sent her a text message on it. Okay, then that placed him there then. Did he call her and say that, or did he text her and say that? Because she didn't delete those text messages. I promise you that. She didn't delete them. So do they have that? They probably have a mountain of evidence, and he didn't get all his evidence yet. I know he didn't get it. I don't think so. But even if he's trying to negotiate a plea deal on the back end, we're not going to know about it until it happens. It could be going on now, but we will never know. I don't see it going to trial, man. I do want to go, but I don't think so. But if it do, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't like how you said you hate Kanye and his daughter. I didn't like that. Man, you don't hate on a child, man. Not up in here. Not up in here. Not up in here. Yeah, if it's going to the box, then I wish him Godspeed. If it goes to the box, because he playing with fire now. 54 years old, he playing with fire because these people, they can't lose this case. They can't. Because if they lose it, then he's going to come back with lawsuits. I'm pretty sure. They have a lot riding on this case too. I'm talking about the government. He has a lot riding on it, and they have a lot riding on it. They can't lose this. And he can't lose either. Both of them can't lose. Because if he lose, he damn near about to lose everything. Yes, they have the appeals process. And I'm pretty sure his lawyers are going to work the appeals process like none other. They're going to work that thing if it goes that far. So he will have action in the appeals. But listen to what real Rick Ross said.
Life. Because he's going to go to trial.
Right. I mean, because
I think he's going to get life. Because he's going to go to trial.
Right. I mean, because Diddy's like 55.
Take 10 years. He's not going to take 10 years. He ain't going to take it.
He's not going to take it. He's gonna try to beat it in the courtroom.
Yeah, he's gonna have the high power lawyers. And the lawyer's not gonna tell him he ain't gonna win. Puffy should have went to court with a PI, with a public defender. You don't get the same amount of time.
Same amount of time.
Because the prosecutors and the feds, they only have a certain number that they want to negotiate, and they're not gonna negotiate no lower than that. I think he's gonna get life because he's gonna go to trial.
Right. I mean, because Diddy's
not
like
gonna
55.
Take 10 years. He's not gonna take 10 years. He ain't gonna take it.
He's not gonna take it. He's gonna try to beat it in the courtroom.
Yeah, he's gonna have the high power lawyers. And the lawyer's not gonna tell him he ain't gonna win. Puffy should have went to court with a PI, with a public defender.
You hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? He said his lawyers ain't gonna tell him that he's not gonna win. So he is gonna take it to trial. Think about that. Is his lawyers gonna tell him he gonna lose? I would tell him that. I would say, listen, let's look at the evidence they have against you. First of all, let's look at it. Yes, we can strategize. It's your right to take it to trial. It's your right. But let's look at the evidence they have against you. Based upon all the evidence they have against you, how likely is it for a jury to find you not guilty? What's the percentage? How likely is it for them to find you not guilty? Or how likely is it for one of the juries to hold out, one of the jurors to hold out and make this a hung jury? What's the likelihood of it? I would be honest with him. I said, I don't know if we could beat this. You're gonna have to take, but what we can do for you, we can try to negotiate a deal here and we will, like, now listen to what he said though. He said he would been better off getting a public defender. He's right. Did you know public defenders is not a bad thing in the federal system? Because they know the federal system and they know people. They will be able to negotiate for you. When he was saying it, he wasn't laughing. Vlad was. He wasn't laughing because what he's saying is the truth. A friend of mine, he knew they called him dead to rights. This is a Fed. He was in the feds. He knew they called him dead to rights. Now, he was moving for trial, right? But then him and his lawyer, which is a public defender, he was a really good lawyer, very respected. They sat down and had a conversation, and he said to him, hey, listen, they have me dead to rights here. I got my discovery. They have me dead to rights. I'm going to plead guilty. And I'm going to, hopefully, you can argue mitigating circumstances on why the judge should sentence me under the guidelines. He got sentenced under the guidelines. And they had to have a hearing over it because if you're pleading guilty, they got to have a hearing first. You plead guilty and then you get sentenced. You got to have a hearing so the judge can understand that nobody coerced you into pleading guilty. Because the judge will ask you, did anybody put pressure on you to plead guilty? And you know you have a right to go to trial here. He said, I understand everything. At his sentencing, he stood up before the judge and he didn't write a statement. He said, Judge, this is coming from the heart. I don't want to waste any more of the taxpayers' money. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste anybody's time having to do jury duty over me. I accept my responsibility. He said it wasn't a mistake. It was a bad choice. He said, I did not make a mistake in committing this crime. It was a bad choice. And I'm learning from it. And I promise you, I would never be in front of you ever again. He said, I made a horrible decision. It wasn't a mistake. It was a bad choice of decision. And I don't want to waste your time anymore with this silly case. And I apologize to you. I never forget it. He said, I apologize to you. I apologize to my attorney. I apologize to my family for putting everybody through this and bogging down the system and wasting resources. I will accept my sentence and I'm going to move on and be a better person. That judge said, oh, that judge sat back in her chair. She said, I can't, she said, I haven't heard nobody say that in a long time. She said, you moved me today. I haven't heard that in a long time. She said, you didn't say you made a mistake. You said you made a bad decision. She said, you made a bad decision. He said, yes. That lady sentenced him under the guidelines, man. He's home now making YouTube videos, man. Sentence him under the guideline. Under. He's home. And because I remember talking to him, he said, "You think?" He said, "I don't know, man. I'm facing time." I said, "Nah, yo, you coming home." I said, "The way you said it," I said, "The way you said that, you could tell how she was looking at you. She was moved by what you said. You're gonna get sentenced under the guideline. Coming home." Hold on one second. I got some trolls. Hold on. Let me put in the bush monitor. Hold on. It's a shame I got to do this, but you got to do what you got to do. Bush monitor activated. Bush monitor activated. Bush monitor is now activated. So you can create all of the handles you want to do, but you ain't gonna be able to come up in here and type. See, they mad because even on my videos, I turn the comments off. Even on my videos, I ain't studying them. I ain't studying your troll comments, so I cut the comments off. So they can't get at me. So the only way they get at me, unless they have to come up in the live chat, and they can't even do that now because I put the Bush monitor on. Bush monitor activated. I don't play that. Go somewhere else. Somewhere else. Right? The devil is busy out here, and I'm not trying to sit up here and entertain the devil. I'm not trying to do it. I'm not trying to entertain the devil. Okay? I'm not trying to do it. So, yeah, that's how I got to do it. Unfortunately, the devil is busy in this world, man. It is. The devil is really busy, and the devil is trying to collect. But the devil ain't collecting on me because I'm not studying him. That's just what it is. The devil is really trying to collect. I have seen the devil get in some people that I know. The devil is in them, and it can't. And once the devil in them, they gonna have to pray to get out of it. I can see it. Let me tell y'all something. You better be careful on who you tell your business to, and be careful on don't if you going through something, do not let nobody know. If you're married, let your spouse know. If you let your kids know, that's it. Or your parents, that's it. Because the devil is working through people out here. We're in a very crazy times right now. Every time I turn around, a plane is having a problem now. Every time. There's another situation happened. Damn planes almost hit each other. I know the pilot was pissed too because when he said because they was like, well, you're still clear to land. He said, I'm not. What you mean I'm clear to land? You almost ran us into each other. What you mean I'm clear to land? See, he was getting a collision warning. He said decline, decline, decline. So he declined, and the other plane was getting incline, incline. So they won't hit each other. They were less than 100 yards from hitting each other. So he was like, okay, well, you can still land. He said, I'm not landing. I'm circling around until you get it right. And when he get down, he was going to give the air traffic controller a piece of his mind. And he did too. Yeah, that happened. Planes was taxiing, hit each other during the taxi. And then some people, they showed their plane was landing and the damn wing was on fire. The wing was on fire. That was crazy. But he landed the plane though. I ain't gonna lie to you. He landed it. It was fine. Then another, what else happened? A plane is missing now. Just went missing. Gone. Right? I don't know the status on that. I haven't checked. And then somebody we know in here, their daughter flight has been delayed for mechanical issues. My only theory is some of these planes are old and it's just time to upgrade. Um, some of these planes get a lot of work. Some planes they go up and down nonstop, up and down, up and down. As soon as you land, they got to go back, come back again, come back. You know, the plane's getting a lot of work. And so it's a lot going on. People are messing around and getting ready to find out. Right? See, people thought I keep telling people don't play with this man when he got back in the White House. I've been telling them that they don't listen. Now this, they were like, "Yo, I'm just gonna come back in the country. So what? You go ahead and ship me home. I'm only gonna come back." You know what he's doing? He's sending them to Gitmo. I told y'all that was gonna happen. I said it in a lot. I said he gonna send them to Gitmo, and then they gonna be just there indefinitely. Obama did it too. I think they must have forgot. He did it too. He sent 20 million people home. 20 million under his administration. Remember, he was the president for 8 years straight. 20 million. Okay. Each party wants to correct this border situation. That's what they're not telling you. And it's a bipartisan effort. Ain't nobody beefing with him. If you notice, ain't nobody beefing with him in Congress. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Maybe one person, but she's not really counting. Everybody else is mum's the word. If you could fix it, go ahead and try. Because everybody tried. Obama tried to fix it. It didn't work. I don't think you could fully stop people from coming in illegally. I don't think so. It's like it would take a lot of resources. You would have to literally tighten up the border all the way around. And that will take a lot of, unless you're just going to put the military in action. If they're not being deployed and they're sitting on their base doing whatever, yeah, have them at the border then so they can always be deployed then. You could do that. You could set up bases. That's what they would have to do. And I think he's going to do that. And if he do and it's successful, it's going to stay that way, even when he's not president. They're going to let some people come through. Trust me. There's some people they can walk through whenever they want. Some of these people are highly skilled. They can come in whenever they want. Not talking about them. I'm talking about the people from around the world that think they could just slide in. It's not happening. If you keep coming in, they're gonna send you to Gitmo. You don't want to go there. You don't want to go there because you ain't gonna come out. It's people still there from when Obama was president. They still there. Still there, man. That's what's happening. So a lot is going on. The devil is busy. As always. It's even more busy than now. I don't know why. People are uptight. I don't know if you noticed. A lot of people are uptight, moody. I had somebody, I was test driving the spaceship I was gonna buy. I was test driving it, and the car in back of me was blowing because I'm going the speed limit. And then came around me and then like screw face me. I'm going the speed limit. It's extra aggressive. Now how does he know I wasn't rap tight and followed him and did something to him? You know, people you just gotta look the other way. especially with road rage. Don't make eye contact with them. Just let you know. See, I'm used to looking because they can't see in my car, but I noticed this car didn't have no tent. So I'm like, fuck. They usually can't see me. But that's what's going on right now. People are just extra uptight. It's been getting progressively worse since 2020. Progressively. Thank you, Susan, for the blessing. I appreciate you. You said many of these snowflakes are superheated. Trump the G1. They voted for him. I don't think so. He didn't just need our vote. Our vote really probably didn't matter. He needed their vote, if that's what you're saying. No, he needed their vote. I mean, you got to think about it. Out of all the people we got in this country, we only had two to vote for. Really, that's it. So you had to pick one, and people that voted, they picked one. They could have wrote somebody in, but that's like a waste of vote. Now, if you live in California, well, that's a blue state anyway. So you guys still pretty much won that state, even though half that state was red. In the next election, that state's gonna go red. If Newsom don't do something, it's gonna go red. Especially if he don't handle that housing situation, it's gonna go red. Trust me. That'll be the first time in a long time since when I was little. Reagan became president. Turned no, no, it wasn't Reagan. It was red. Yeah, it was red when Reagan was president. That's because he, they liked him. He was an actor, and they pretty much knew him anyway. Governor, so it'll turn red again in the next one, definitely for sure. If he don't handle this thing correctly, but it's a lot of resources. You don't really hear about it too much no more, do you? You gotta look for the news for it. They gotta rebuild. That's what they gotta do. But I don't know. They all give you the devil's look. But see, that's what I'm saying. The devil is busy. If somebody gonna give you the devil's look over your hat, you need to be careful. Don't play with these people out here, though. These people are extra uptight. Don't you know what I'm saying? You just gotta just let people talk and move on. I'm telling you, dude. Some people are an hour away from losing their mind. An hour away, and don't push them. Just let them go. Just let them talk. That's what I do. Like the guy blowed at me, I just kind of looked at him, just the other way. He slowed down too. He was like really looking at me. I started to roll the window down. I said, "You, what's the issue? You want to pull over? Well, what's the issue?" Now, I guarantee you, the way he was acting, he probably had a gun on him. I did too. So we both would have made CNN. Both would have. We both would have made CNN. That's why I say the best thing to do is to let them do whatever and look the other way. That's it. That's it. You don't want to lose your liberties over the. It's crazy out here, man. It really is. Friends turn enemies. This is the time when friends be turning enemies. They are. I'm seeing it. You didn't even do anything. It's just that it's something in the air, man. It really is. I saw a change after people took that shot. I saw the change. I literally saw a change in my friends when they took it. It for some reason it left my system. I mean, the doctor told me I did blood monitoring. It left my system. He said, "Don't take it again." But it let whatever it was, my system fought it off, flushed it out. But I noticed after that, I noticed a change in people. They became angry. You know what I'm saying? Some people like because something happened to me, right? Something happened to me for my life to change. I'm not going to get into it. I had a life-changing event. And when I decided to make that change, everybody like, "Oh my God, why did he do that?" Like, what do you mean, "Oh my God"? You guys were being extra evil around me. What do you mean, "Oh my God"? They don't you guys, they don't even realize it. So I see why what's his name got pardoned. I see why he did. We'll find out maybe 15 to 20 years later what happened. We'll find out when they release those files. We'll find out exactly what went down. But something went down. We'll find out why. We'll find out eventually. I think maybe we found most of us would be gone by then. Just like that would happen with the Tuskegee project. They found out years later what happened to them. It's happened in history, actually. Sorry, the Tuskegee experiment. 1975, Chris. 1975 was a good year. 1975 was a good year. It was. When we were born, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Reasons was number one on the charts that year. Did you know that? Reasons by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yes, indeed. I was the heaviest baby born on my day in my particular hospital. I'm on record too. It's on record in the hospital still. Nobody beat my record that day. Over 10 pounds. That day I was the heaviest. And they dropped me on top of it. Dropped me on the scale. What's going on with Christy? Yeah, I just stay out of the way, man. The bots are the worst. Yeah, but look, I have a thing for the bots now. I know how to get rid of the bots. You just put the Bush monitor on, and the bots go away. That's how you fix that. Only problem is when you do that, new people can't. That's cool, they can't communicate with you. That's the only problem. But as long as they subscribe for a certain amount of days, then they can talk. Yeah, so I know you're talking about that kind of bots too, NPC. Yeah, people are moving like NPCs, but that ain't none of my business. I just stay out the way. I just literally stay out the way, man. I was 10 pounds, something ounces. I can't remember. And I came out with my eyes open, but I wouldn't cry though. That's why they like, is he breathing? They're like, yeah, he's breathing. His eyes, he's blinking at you. They said, yeah, but we need him to cry though. They had a hard time getting me to cry. My mother, that's the only thing my mother remember. And then they dropped me. Then I started crying. But it was a mistake though, the nurse. And the crazy thing is the nurse that dropped me, I'm still friends with her to this day. Me and her daughter, um, her daughter is wait a minute. Her daughter is 5 months older than I am. She had just got back to work off. They didn't really have maternity leave back then, but she had took off, It's a good friend of my mother's. And she was the nurse on that ward that day that was taking the weights and stuff. And she dropped me. And they couldn't hide it because my aunt heard it. She said, "Did y'all just drop him?" She said, I'm sorry. He's crying. I'm sorry. She said, "Damn, that's a good way to get him to cry." Because he wouldn't, they kept pinching me and everything. I kept like moving my arm. It was crazy. You know, you gotta cry, you know, let you know you got your reflexes. I don't know why they do that. Said Diddy docket got hit by Jay's bots on X. It was ridiculous. Yeah, you see, it's let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you all that. I told y'all this before. I'm not saying this to say this. You can't play with these folks. Jay and them, don't and listen, stop mentioning his name in here. Yo, I keep telling y'all. Well, no, she didn't. She didn't drop me hard. Actually, she did because it broke the damn scale. That's how hard. I mean, I don't know the story. I don't remember it. I don't know that it happened. I'm just going off story. I'm going off secondhand information because I don't remember it. But my mother, she was they were getting ready to put her back under, and she heard it. Because first she said, "Oh my God, he's not crying. Is he breathing?" And my aunt said, "Don't worry about it. They're gonna get him to cry." She said, "Well, his arms is moving, his eyes is blinking. What do you mean he's not breathing?" She said, "They still got to get him to cry." The next thing you know, boom, that was it. Yep. And so yeah, I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember it. Wish I could tell you further what happened, but I don't know. Only thing I know is I'm still friends with her to this day. And the doctor too. Yep. Because the doctor was pregnant at the time that was delivering me. She was pregnant. She was getting ready to drop. That's crazy. All of them was pregnant. She was getting ready to drop. Her daughter's a doctor now, by the way. She delivered babies now too. Um, yeah, she delivered, and her husband is retired. She about to retire now. But yeah, that's what happened. She was my doctor all the way up until I was like 20 years old. That was crazy. I only had one doctor until I was 20. But I don't know, man. It's just so the Diddy docket got hit. Guys, they hitting everybody. I tried to tell y'all. Do not mention Jay's name. Let me mention it. Please. Let me mention it. I told y'all he listens to everything. I don't think people realize he has a burner account. If his name is in the title, best believe if he didn't watch it that moment, he watched it days later. It ain't nothing for them to, okay, we're gonna try to get that video taken down. I don't know if they apologize. I don't remember it. But they talk about it to this day. He's like, I'm sorry I dropped you. She said, I dropped you. She said, straight on the scale, boom. And I almost fell off the table. But she caught me. She grabbed my dude. She said she grabbed my leg. So I'm hanging upside down. Oh my God, yo. She like hanging upside. She grabbed my leg and hanging upside down. And she, you know, my eyes like, what is going on? She said, he's all right. He's crying now. She's, I bet he is. But yeah, that's what happened. I guess that's what's wrong with me now. Something wrong. That's why I blame her. I said, something wrong. You know, I might have CTE or something because of that. Damn. And drop the brother. You know, all I was just trying to do was just, you know. But yeah, please listen. Please. Like when the Diddy docket come in, He or she has to use caution using Jay's name. And you see what's happening to Chopper. And they threaten to sue him now. Yeah, they listening, man, because they can't control these YouTube pages. That's why they're not under control. They're not like traditional media. We're not traditional media. And I haven't even said anything wrong. So I think they maybe leaving me alone now. I guess they realize I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying, hey, he is innocent until proven whatever. But maybe they don't like the fact that I'm saying I don't know how this is going to trial. Maybe that's it. Yeah, somebody sent me a email saying that I appreciate it if you move on with another subject matter. That's what they said. They said you don't have to report on this every day. It'd be in your best interest to talk about something else. So I don't normally reply to people. I replied. I said, "Well, it'd be in your best interest not to listen." They never hit me back. And little stuff happened to me after that, but you got to know what to look for. If you get an email, somebody telling you to hit a link, don't do it. Just delete the email. Do not click on any links because they try to take your channel that way. Don't click on any links. So that started happening. But do not click on any links. Get an email and it says, hey, we're looking to work with you, and it's like a weird name. Do not click on the email because they'll take over your YouTube page. You'll get it back. You'll get it back, but it'll take a few weeks. So you don't want to have to go through that. But if that happens to you, you have to go to the YouTube page on Twitter, give them the link to your channel and tell them what's happening. And then they'll send you a link, they'll email you on Twitter, and they'll give you a link to fill out. And you have to go through the steps. It takes about 3 weeks. But they have other pages that they have to work on. So you have to wait in line. You could be waiting online 2 months. So you don't want to have to go through that. And all your monetization is going to somebody else. Okay. So you don't want to have to go through that. So don't click on any links. Oh, and another thing, if somebody inbox you on Instagram saying, hey, I had a few intros I made for you, don't accept it. They're like, hey, I made some intros for you with music and everything. Don't accept it. Even though it's royalty-free music, don't accept it, because what they'll do is they'll wait for you to use the intro about 10 or 15 times, and then they'll send copyright complaints. If they send, and they'll say, you got to pay me a certain amount of money before I rescind these complaints or your channel is gone. That happened to somebody on here. So you don't want to do that. It's unfortunate, but and it's not even if you're a small channel, just learn it now, just in case if you blow up, you'll know what to look for. It's happened to big channels. Is the mic going in and out? It's because I'm moving away from it, I think. Is it going in and out? Because I can reset it and come back. Is the mic going in and out? Because I got to reset. I'll be right back if y'all need me to reset. Let me know. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Is that better? It might not be. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me take this off. Oh, I wanted you to hear this. It's a friend of mine. It's a friend of mine. She comes in the chat. She goes by midwife. Her cousin is a attorney. He had something to say on the Diddy case. Let me let you hear
to dismiss the complaint against him in the alleged sexual assault trial that occurred in September 2000. One of the legal arguments that his attorney made was that this lawsuit violates the ex post facto clause of the U.S. Constitution. Let me explain what that means. The ex post facto clause basically states that you cannot criminalize an act that was legal when the act was committed, not retroactively. Basically, so if something was legal 2 years ago, but you made a law 2 years later that says now it's illegal, you cannot retroactively go back and punish someone for doing something, whatever they did, that was legal at the time the act was committed. Jay-Z's lawyers is basically stating that, hey, the plaintiff in this case has brought this lawsuit against Jay-Z under the Gender Motivated Violence Protection Act, which was enacted and passed in New York in December of 2000. But the plaintiff is alleging that the alleged sexual assault occurred in September of 2000. So 3 months before the law was passed. Two problems with that. Number one, the United States Supreme Court has repeatedly held that the ex post facto clause only applies to criminal cases. Well, this is a civil case against Jay-Z, so that's not going to work. And number two, is Jay-Z's lawyer contending that, hey, whatever happened in September 2000 was not unlawful yet because the law had been passed? Jay-Z has filed a motion to dismiss the complaint against him in the alleged sexual assault trial that occurred in September 2000.
All right, so you heard that right there. So he's saying that they're motioning to dismiss. They're saying that this law passed in they're saying the alleged crime. Well, they're saying, well, if you're saying the alleged crime happened in September, then it doesn't apply to my client. So this case has to be thrown out because this is not a criminal case. It's a civil case. We're going to see what the judge say on that. And she said the Supreme Court says these are for like criminal cases. It's not that Jay-Z is saying that, it's not that he's saying that he's guilty. They're trying to get this thrown out on technicality. He's not saying he's guilty though. See, people might take this and say, oh, Jay, he must have did it. He must something. No, that's clickbait. That's why they're going after all these channels. That's why my sound going in and out. Because they try and take me down again. That's because they think I'm a part of y'all. That's why. That's why the sound going in and out, man. And I'm tired of it. It's you guys are clickbaiting. Jay is not admitting guilt whatsoever. They're trying to get this out on technicality. That's why I let him. That's why I let the attorney speak. He's trying to get it out on technicality. He's trying to get this case thrown out because his name is attached to it. And he can stand to lose a lot here. The Super Bowl coming up this weekend, even though he's still on it. He's gonna be at the Super Bowl. He don't want people looking at him sideways and he didn't do it. That's why he's fighting this tooth and nail to get that thrown out. And I would do the same thing. But now that he's filing this right here, he's not saying that the crime was committed in September. He's not saying that. He's saying that if you guys think it was committed in September, it don't apply to me. It's a civil case. So you cannot hold this against me. You have to throw this case out. That's what he's saying. But see, what's happening is when people are clickbaiting, they're putting us all in the same bag. Eventually, I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen. Eventually, they're going to put an end to that click. They're going to start, the channels are going to start getting deleted. That's what they're going to start doing. And it sucks because I could be one of those. And then I have to fight tooth and nail to get my channel back. We don't know who these people are. It could be people in the chat right now that's working for them. We don't know. That's how deep this is. I catch everything too. When people say little stuff and they don't think I'm catching a joke, I catch it. And I screenshot it. I catch everything. But I'm not gonna tell you I think you suspect. I'm not gonna tell you that. Southern Breeze know me. She know how I get down. I'm not gonna tell you that I think you suspect, but I'll be friendly from here until the aliens come back home. You would never know. But I will say, yeah, that person's suspect. I have a list. Like, okay, that person this, that person that. I could tell. I could tell. I've been doing this a very long time. They have people in the chat, dog. They do, waiting for me to slip up. And I know you're thinking, why me? I don't know why me. That's the question, because I ain't nobody. Like I think they just practicing with me, to make sure they get it all right. Let me just practice with him real quick. That's all they doing. They're practicing. I could see if I had 1 million subscribers and getting about 300,000 views a pop. I'm not doing that. So wouldn't you think, like, why would they waste their time? Like, you need to work with the big shot. Maybe they perfecting it with me so they go after, if they successful with me, they gonna definitely get all y'all. I'm just telling y'all that. Once they work out the kinks with me, they gonna get all the rest of the channels. All of them. They gonna get all the rest of the channels because they practicing with me right now. They gotta be practicing. In fact, I had said that in my comment. I said, why me? Like, I'm not getting CNN views. The fuck? Leave me alone, please. But they probably working out the kinks. Okay, they working out the kinks, and once they perfect it with me, y'all better watch out. Yeah, but see, here's the thing, Bill. They are wasting their time with me. They need to go after the bigger one. I know I don't want them to go after the bigger ones. I don't think they should go after nobody. Right? Don't worry about it. Just ignore what we're doing. Just ignore it, because we say we're YouTubers. Don't take what we say as face value. But guess what? They don't think so, because I know this one woman. What's her name? What's that lady name, guys? The one that she said the investigators came after her. And if my audio is going in and out, because they hit me again. So I'll check and see the email after this, see if they hit me again. Usually that's what happens. Your audio mess up, everything mess up. It's not the connection. It's just the way it is with this subject matter. What's that lady name? She said that the investigators came to her house, but she didn't live there no more. Do you know that woman gets at least 100,000 views a pop? No less than 100,000. Okay. She is a true social media influencer. That's an influencer right there. Every video gets at least 100,000 views when she go live after the fact. That's a huge reach. She reaches millions a month. Amala, thank you. Amala. Yo, Amala ain't no joke. If she shout your channel, let me tell y'all something real quick. Corey, you here. If she shout your channel out, you are on board. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? You are on board if she shouts you out. You're on board. Okay? She's in the algorithm so bad that all she gotta do is just go live and talk about how her day went and got 100,000 views. Okay? Thank you, Donovan. Not that I'm minimizing my audience here, because I'm not. I like it like how y'all right, how we got it right here. But I'm telling you, there's levels to it. Thank you, Donovan Gregory, for the blessing. I did, Donovan. I'm gonna get to it. You beat me to it. I'm gonna get to it. Jane Doe case on Jay-Z withdrawn. I'm gonna get to it. You know why, right? You know why it got withdrawn, right? Now, my question to you is, did it get withdrawn all the way, or did it get just withdrawn with Jay-Z? Did it get withdrawn from Puff too? Because it affects Puff too. Told you, Jay, lawyers ain't no joke, man. They ain't no joke. And they also withdrew the complaint on Busby. Okay. They withdrew the complaint on Busby. They Jane Doe withdrew her case on Jay-Z. But it don't mean that she can't file again. Not her, but her lawyers, through her lawyers. It don't mean that she can't file again. But as of right now, all they have to do is just withdraw it and take his name off. It is crazy, Bill. See, channels like Corey, he don't have a clickbait channel. He don't. He go live and he do what he do. He don't have a clickbait channel. He don't. And a lot of other people don't have a clickbait channel. Some people have variety channels where they have multiple guests on. That's how what's his name is, the guy from England. He has multiple talent, and they have their own shows under the umbrella of his show. So he got to be extra careful because some of the stuff that's getting taken down, he's not even talking about it. He's not even saying it. He has to really watch it. Yeah, Southern Breeze. And then, yeah, it's an emergency lawsuit filed again. It's a lot going on right now, and Jay is on it. Guys, I think he got nothing but time on his hand. You think he out and about? No, he be sitting up in the house. He ain't got nothing time. He got nothing but time on his hands to sit up here and do something. He got nothing but time. And he do not want his name on this. Listen, the Super Bowl is Sunday. Okay? It's Sunday. He has to be at the Super Bowl, even though he's not performing, but he put together the halftime show. He's the curator. So he has to be there. He has to mingle with all these people, and he don't want his name because people gonna ask him about it. Hey man, what's up with that case, Jay? Got it? Like, what's going? Your name still on it? That's why he's trying to fight it. So it's a lot going on, and only thing I can say is just like with the content creators, be careful how you mention his name. Like I said, I took the video. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna start over. I'm just gonna start from fresh. I'm gonna start from scratch. Okay. 'Cause video after video. I'm not saying they're doing it, but video after video. I'm like, let me just take it all down. But if you know you didn't do anything wrong, it's not hard to win the appeal. Just provide a disclaimer when you're doing reaction videos. Just you don't have to read the whole disclaimer. Just say you're giving a reaction. At least do that if you're making content. That's all. As long as it's on the transcript. Because see, the algorithm, when they hit your video, the algorithm hits your video. It has to be a human to go in and review it. And sometimes you don't get a quick human review because there's so many other pages they're looking at. You can get lucky sometime and get a human review quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna check it now. I was bumping my gums here. Yeah, it's a lot going on. You check on your friends too. You got friends, check on them. You haven't heard from them in a while. See how they doing. Make sure they all right. Okay, let's see Diddy docket. Yeah, I know about this one, the making of the band artist. After extensive showing Diddy Combs property research, Jay-Z make notice of his intent to file a motion to dismiss. You said, why did Jay-Z prove that Diddy owned a big white house with a circle driveway, fitting James Doe description of that alleged assault? Oh man. So he put this up here? He might know something. But you're gonna take my name out of this. That's what you're gonna do. Hold on, let me see. Pursuant to Rule 41A, by through an undersigned counsel hereby gives notice that the above captioned action is voluntary dismissed without prejudice against defendant Bad Boy Records. Yeah, but when they say without prejudice, they can come back. Hmm. 17-year-old minor male. Wait, let me go back. Hold on, let me see this. Soho. All right, let me go back up. It's voluntary dismissed without prejudice against defendant Bad Boy Records. Well, it says against defendant Bad Boy Records. It didn't say Diddy. Where's it saying that it was dismissed? J name was dismissed. It didn't even say it dismissed. It said Bad Boy Records. It didn't say defendants. It says defendant Bad Boy Records LLC. That's what got the case was posted the picture of the house. How did he get this picture of the house? Let me go back to this real quick. It's only Bad Boy that this case was dismissed without prejudice. It didn't say defendant Diddy Combs and defendant Jay-Z. It didn't say that. Yeah, it's only Bad Boy, Corey. All right, let me go back to this house thing for a minute. Okay, they use LexisNexis. Okay. Where was this house located? No. This ain't right. Look at the address. It says East Hampton, New York. He did own a property in the Hamptons at the time. That's not, she's saying this happened in New York City. This didn't happen in Hampton, New York City. Well, it could be the surrounding areas, right? You don't consider East Hampton, New York City. You consider the 5 boroughs, New York City, not East Hampton. So no. Now, is it possible that he had a party at the Hamptons in 2002, or was it 2000? Because according to the complaint, which hasn't been amended yet, she said 2000. The 2000 Video Music Awards. He didn't have a party at the house. It was at an after party. It was at the club. So it's still a problem. Unless she come back and say 2002 and there's an amended complaint. Now you can look at this property here. But it was in Hampton, though. How long does it take to get to East Hampton from New York City? Anybody know? Let me see. Let me look at the address. I can tell you right now. Okay. All right. They don't. Let me see. It don't take that long. It take. Yeah, it do take a while. It takes 2 hours 33 minutes. Nope, it can't be possible. From New York City to East Hampton would take 2 hours 33 minutes. 2 hours 33 minutes. What's up, Liz? Got L squared in the house. Let me see. Yeah, look at all right. Let me just somebody write the address down because I know you can't see it. 40. If somebody can write it down real quick. 40 Hedges Banks Drive. Hedges is Hedges, Banks, Banks Drive, East Hampton, New York. I'm say it again. 40 Hedges, Hedges, Banks, Banks Drive, East Hampton, New York. Type in that address from New York City. Just say New York City to there. It takes 2 hours 33 minutes. Somebody check me if I'm wrong. 2 hours 33 minutes. It's been a long time since I've been that way. I went that way for a debutante ball a long time ago. I thought we were never going to get there. And I had to go to the bathroom. That's how I remember. And I was leaving from New Jersey. And we had to stop. We had to stop. I was like, yo, I got to go to the back. I can't hold. I thought it was going to be at least 20 minutes. I said, no, sir. 2 hours. It took us damn near 3 hours to get there. Okay. So it would have, remember the limo driver said, I'm going to drop them off at the party and come back and get you. So she would have had to been waiting there 4 hours in New York City. It'd take him 2 hours to get there and then 2 hours to come back and get her. That don't make sense. I mean, a limo driver would drive 2 hours to drop them off, then 2 hours to come back and get her, then drive 2 hours back. And then from where she lived in upstate, it would have took her dad a considerable, it would take him at least 5 hours to get to East Hampton, New York. Okay. It would have took him 5 hours and 5 hours back, a total of 10 hours that night. Listen, maybe it happened in 2002. I don't know. But it will be more likely to say 2002 because in 2002, he did have an after party at a house. He did. And everything was white. Okay. Did she get the years mixed up? Now, Tony Busby says she don't have to get everything right because she was a minor at the time. Well, we can find a convenience store near that house. All right, well, let's do that. Uh, 40 Hedges Banks Drive. Okay, let's look. Let me go to Google Earth then, and we'll find a convenience store. I bet you. I'll find something. I'll get creative, right? 40 Hedges Banks. Let me make sure I got this right. Yeah, Banks with an S. Look, it came up already. Somebody's already been searching it. It's already came up. I ain't even had to type it. All right, let's see. All right, cool. All right. So let's see then. Let's see. Let's see if we can find a convenience store, man. Real quick. I don't think they have a street view because oh, they do. All right, let's see the U-shaped driveway, shall we? Yep, it's a U-shaped driveway. It is. Look, see it? It's a U right there. It's not that one. It's this one. See right there, the look. Now I'm thinking you might think it's a big U. No, it don't have to be a big U. It just have to be a U. Now see where that car is right there? That's the other side. That's the U. Hold on. See it? See it? That's the U. It's shaped like a U right there. Yep. So this one side of the driveway, that's a U. And this side right there, that's the other side. That's the other U. That's that. It makes a U. And it's a White House. You clearly see it's a White House. That's it. Now let me back out of this. Let's see if we can find a convenience store. Let's see. Okay, so we definitely will have to come out of the subdivision right to the main road. So there's three main roads. Well, there's three roads that leads to the main road, right? Which is right here, which is Eli Brook Road. It would have to be northwest road. Let me see. Let me see. Let me go back to his house. Okay, so that red, that's his house. So there's a couple ways you can get to the main road off that subdivision. There's a road here. There's a road there. Old House Landing Road. Okay. Let me check here. No. Hold on. Let me go back. Okay. Let's see. I gotta find. Let's see. Because theoretically, from this marker to come to the main road, that's a long ass walk. That's at least. I mean, I can measure it. Let me just put it right here. 1,469.57 meters. That probably would take about. How fast y'all can walk? 1,469.57 meters. How long you think that'll take? An hour? If you in shape? Let's see. That'll take at least an hour or more to even get to this point. I gotta find a convenience store. So let me see. Let me put my layers up. Let's see. Everything. Let's put the places. Let's put borders. No, let's see. Let me think. Give me a second. Put roads. I've already did that. Let's see. Label places. Ain't nothing labeled. Gotta be something over here. Hold on. Let me see. So his house is over in this area. Let's just navigate it again. All right, stop. His house is right there. What's over here? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right. Let me see. There's something over here. All the way over here. Let me see what this is. Oh, it ain't got no street view over there. Listen, it could be something over here. What's over here? Nothing. I would have to get back to you on that to see if I could find something. If I could find like a gas station, got to be one over here. But some of these places out there are so remote, they don't have stores around. You have to drive like about 5 miles to get, to a store. Six Colbert Drive. Okay. Is that in Scarsdale? I'm assuming. That's in Scarsdale. I can't be able to see it from here. It's in back of this house. Is it in Scarsdale? Oh, it's in Scarsdale. I can't see it. I don't know. I can't find no convenience store in the Hamptons near that house. I can't. But to get from that location to New York City is about 2 hour drive. 2 hours, 30 minutes. No, 2 hours. I don't know. Let's just say 2 hours. But it does have a U-shaped driveway. It does. He did own that house. Two hours, 21 minutes to Hampton, East Hampton, Mother Bird, East Hampton. You gotta be specific. It's East Hampton. Well, the other side of Hampton is still gonna take you about 2 hours too, so it don't matter. You can just say Hampton. I don't know. Like I said, that's what the lawyers. That's what Busby's for. They got to do all this, not me. So, but if you check the activity on the case, it's a lot going on right now. But Diddy docket pretty much put everything up there though. It's a lot going on with this case. So, see, he got it highlighted. You can't see it, but I'm gonna tell you. It says July 24th. This was the contract date, July 24th, 2000. And the buyer was Sean Combs. This is the back of the house. What we were seeing with the U-shaped driveway is the front of the house, obviously. It's a white house. It looked like when this picture was taken, obviously this house is abandoned. Obviously, ain't nobody living in it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I gotta check to see if he sold it. A lot of the mansions is like nobody living in them. It's just where people park their money at, just to say, look, I got equity here, equity there. But people don't be living in these joints. And look, up there, in East Hampton, there's a lot of people squatting in these houses. I don't know if y'all know that. It's happened within the last 2 years. A lot of people squatting. Look, the water and lights is running. People got a whole house for free, squatting up in there. You said, what if the 7-Eleven store gas station is right? Right. I don't know. That's why I said it's up to Busby, not me. They got access to all the research, investigators, not me. But anyway, I got to get ready to get out of here and see what's happening in these streets. And I'm gonna be doing some content around this new spaceship when I get it Monday. As long as I hope I don't get no damn ticket. I hope I don't. Just think about me because I might mess around and get a ticket. Okay. I ain't had nothing that fast. I might mess around and get a ticket. I could get locked up if I go too damn fast. Holy crap. And you can't even hear it, yo. So nobody can't tell I'm going fast because you can't hear it. You can't hear it, yo. It's like it's stealth mode. You can't hear it. There ain't no engine. You can't hear it. So I could be going fast all I want. You can't hear it. All right. I might have to need to get a helmet. I might need to get a helmet. I might have to get a helmet, man. They said this thing is faster than a Corvette. You hear what I'm saying to you? It's faster than a Corvette, man. 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds, man. Like I don't know if it's faster than a Corvette. I don't know. But I might mess around and get a ticket. I don't know. They can't hear it. How am I get a ticket if you can't hear it? If you see me and clock me, then that's different. But you ain't gonna be able to hear me, yo. That means I can creep up on people, houses, and they can't hear me. You know how you can hear the car coming down the street? Now I can be a creep if I want to. You can't hear me coming. Now I just need to get a tent. You know what I'm saying? I might tint the windshield too, yo. I might just do that. You see what I'm saying? So I can just be on full-fledged creep status. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. Antoine had a death in the family. His cousin mother passed away. He hasn't been on. I see him on Instagram, but he hasn't been online. I'm gonna take that bad boy now. I'm gonna go fast. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. And I hope I don't get no ticket. I hope I don't get no ticket, man. I hope I don't get no ticket because it don't seem like you're going fast. It don't even seem like it. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know, man, about this situation. So he posted the house. What else did he post? I don't know who the Diddy docket is, man. Like, who's the Diddy docket, man? Jay got a house over there too. He owns property out there. He owns quite a few properties out there. East Hampton. Like these people just park their money in these houses. They don't live in them. Yeah, Antoine. Yeah, a definite family. I'll tell him Bill. Yeah, I knew her mother. I went to grammar school with her. Well, I went to grammar school with his cousin. I remember his mother from when I was little. Yeah, he got property all over that place, Mother Bird. He got property in Soho. He got two apartments in Soho, one next to De Niro. He got that one that he's known for in Soho. It's a penthouse. It's like his house is a part of the roof. He got that one. Um, he got one in the Trump International. He got one in Trump Tower. He got a lot of property, man. Like for real. Jay, let me have one of those, man. Give me some money, Jay. Jay, all y'all gotta do is hit me up. Now I'm become a Jay-Z channel out the blue. I got a price, Jay. I got a price. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hit me up, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Not just you, your people hit me up. You know? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I got a price. Name me a price, Max. You put me on the payroll. Okay. I will put out 5 videos a day if I have to. Why Jay is innocent. I say. Y'all leave. I'll be like, y'all leave brother Jay alone. Leave brother Jay alone. And his hair is not fake. Stop saying that. Because he's been growing it a long time. Remember, he's been twisting it a long time. It's been years now, since at least since 2020, since he started twisting. So yeah, his hair is about right. I don't know why y'all saying it's a wig. Oh, I ain't trolling. I'm not trolling. Guys, he is innocent, and this is why. Team Rock, you bastards. No, I'm just kidding. Let me stop. Before that happens, then y'all be like, look at him. He gets sitting up there getting paid. Yeah, let them investigators come to my house. Well, Max, anybody pay? I said, okay, well, what y'all talking about? Okay, well, we talking about Max. It could be beneficial to you. Okay, well, what you talking about then? Like, what y'all trying to talk? Can y'all get me some exposure? Shit, can y'all do that? Can y'all hook up somebody on YouTube to get me in his algorithm? God damn it, guys, this is why Jay is innocent. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. And Max, what's going on? You keep talking about Jay because I had thoughts about it. Okay, yes, I had thoughts about it. I had thoughts about it. And 100% with no preservatives added. He is innocent. They my good people. Do I have? I don't have a short in the wires. Let me see. Why y'all clowning my microphone? You saying, do I got a short? Let me see. Let me see how it sounds. Hold on. It's because I'm telling you why. It's because the subject matter. All right, let me see how it sounds. Hold on. Testing 1 2. Oh, I know what it is. Hold on. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. My mic sounds nice. Check 1. Mic sounds nice. Check 1. I think I got it fixed now. I think I got it fixed now. If it starts going in and out again, let me know. If it starts going in and out again, let me know. Yeah, I had the gain down. I had the gain all the way down. That's why. It wasn't, and I'm away from the microphone. I'm not on it because I had the gain all the way down. That's why it started going in and out. Thank you. I don't like turning the gain all the way up. You can hear my stomach talking and everything else. You can hear when I'm drinking water, everything. You can hear every swallow. This might catch everything. Okay, so it was the gain. Sorry. I still don't have it all the way up to max though. I'm not trying to do no what you call it. What do you call ASMR? If I turn the gain all the way up and get close, that's now I'm doing ASMR on you now. Why was I watching this? Yo, I don't know why the algorithm be feeding me these videos. On Instagram, this girl was like, go to my YouTube channel. I'm doing ASMR sucking on a popsicle. Why did I have to go click on that, yo? Why did I had something wrong with me, yo? Why did I had to go click on that video, man? She's sitting there doing ASMR. She's like on the microphone and she got a popsicle, man. And I sat there and watched it, man. Like it's crazy. I need help. I need help, man. I need help. She got a lot of views on that too. So you said check your email from today. I had to check. I said something wrong with me, man. Why am I on this video? Let me see. Oops. Here we go. The dark side. Wait a minute. You talking about you said, is that you, Mother Bird? You sent me something talking about the dark side of Pornhub? What about it? I don't know if I can click on that. Like, what about it? Like, give me something. Like, what am I supposed to be looking at? What's the dark side of it? You know they trying to outlaw them websites, right? They're trying to outlaw them. They banned them in Virginia. You know that, right? We can't get on there in Virginia. Here in Virginia, damn, I know y'all like, how do I know? I mean, I see the spirit is just telling me, somebody in their mind right now, like, Max, how do you know that? How do you know you can't access it? Like the spirit is just like, it's yelling at me right now. It's on somebody's mind. They laughing. Somebody right now in the bushes. I can feel it. But this is how I know, because they had a whole big thing on it here and they outlawed it. You can't get on there. The only way you can get on there unless you verify your ID. And I'm not doing all that. I don't want my ID on no Pornhub. So then you research my name, then all of a sudden, like, damn, Max on Pornhub. Nah, I don't want my ID on there. You can't get on there on Virginia. They outlawed it. And a lot of other sites too. No, I'm not talking about the subject matter that you sent me, Mother Bird. I'm talking about we can't get on there on in Virginia. We're not allowed on there. And if you do get on there, it's going to ask you to verify your ID. And I don't feel like putting my ID up there. So it ain't worth it for me. But yeah, Virginia took measures on that already, Mother Bird, about other people getting on there. Yeah, Virginia already took action. No, Virginia already took action. Can't get on there. Can't get on there. Well, you're not, they made it so you can't get on there in Virginia, period, unless you show ID. But it's not worth it. In a few other states too. And they're getting ready to outlaw all the sites. They're getting ready to. This is a problem because of the whole trafficking situation. It's definitely a problem, man. Yep. I thought y'all knew about it. It's been like that. They passed that 2 years ago. Actually, no, it was about a year ago that happened. It was all over the news here. Mm-hmm. And they need to do something about X account, formerly known as Twitter. They need to outlaw. Well, that's what Elon need to do. He need to find a way to, graphic stuff because kids be on there. But yeah, Virginia took measures about a year ago to fight that. Crazy world we in, man. It's crazy. Crazy world, man. But anyway, you said I saw something on Twitter when Jack owned it. I can't never unsee. Yeah, Twitter be having all types of stuff on there, man. Some of the stuff is still getting through. What he did do was he put age restrictions on it. But some of the stuff still be getting through though. You said you were getting ready to ask how it was all over the news here. What they did with those websites. Yep. The local Congress here passed it. Yep. It was all over the news. And it was no, it wasn't a question on our election form, but yeah, they voted to do that. This is a problem with the trafficking. Yeah, man, it's a lot going on in the underground that you don't even know. I don't want to know. But it's happening right under our nose. And, if you follow Big Homie CC YouTube channel, he's starting to show his work now on how he go out and catch them and stuff. It's kind of like Catch a Predator, kind of, but he's doing it a little bit different. He's actually helping families get their loved ones back from these traffickers. It's dangerous work, man, but it's interesting if you watch what he's doing. Very interesting. Very honorable work, too. He do a threat assessment. they put a plan together, and they go get your loved ones back. So I think it's honorable work. And if you get it, just type Big Homie CC on YouTube and filter it by pages. You'll see his picture come up, and check it out. Yeah. And I know it. I think he works in conjunction with the police department as well. When they're holding the people, I guess it's almost like they bounty hunters as well. It's kind of like it's a mixture of everything. You're recovering people that's kidnapped. You're like bounty hunters and everything else, and like catch a predator. I might come back. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna come back later, but yeah, I might come back. But guys, I'm out of here. I will catch you guys on the next installment. All right, y'all.